This has gone way too far. Collecting and gaming has reached absurdity. Actually, no, it hasn't reached it. It has gone far beyond it and blown right past absurdity into the realm of the unknown. People are buying things in the realm of gaming for absolutely ludicrous prices. Now behind me here I have a couple of Player Choice editions. I got the Namco Museum and the Pac-Man vs. Player's Choice on the GameCube. Just a couple random GameCube games from my collection of games. And alone, they're not very special. They're fun games, don't get me wrong, especially multiplayer with Pac-Man vs. connecting the Game Boy Advance with the link cable. Nothing really beats that. But what's going on with a few of these Player's Choices are just... well, let's take a look at eBay real quick. This listing for a duo pack Nintendo GameCube 2003 brand new Super Monkey Ball Sonic Heroes just sold for $6,101 plus $3.99 shipping. So we're talking over $6,000 for a duo pack of Player's Choice games on the Nintendo GameCube. What makes these so special? Nothing. They are legitimately the same exact game as these Player's Choice. There's nothing special on those discs. There's nothing like additional or new content. Nope. It is the original Sonic Heroes and the original Monkey Ball Player's Choice games in a custom sleeve made by the manufacturer. So that custom sleeve is selling for over $6,000. Tell me I'm not going insane here. Because when I saw that, I'm like, okay, we need to take a big step back as a, if you want to even call it a community, because I hesitate to even do that, but just as gamers in general, like what the hell are we doing with our money right now? $6,000 for the sleeve that holds Player's Choice games. Yes, I will give it to you that it is extremely rare and we don't know how many of these exist. And just because something is extremely rare, apparently that makes it worth over $6,000 when it comes to gaming. It's a cardboard sleeve. That's it. It's sealed. So I guess it's got that going for it. It's new, and there might not be that many of them out there, but at the end of the day, it's a cardboard sleeve. Like, I was thinking about this when I saw it earlier, and I'm like, for $6,000, you could legitimately buy a machine to print that sleeve with all the ink and gloss and have it come out looking like new, and you'd have a machine that can make these. That is not a collector's item. It is a hunk of cardboard holding games that a lot of people own already. There's nothing special about it. But it doesn't even end there, because the more research I did on this once I found out about that listing, I was like, wait a second. That's not the only one of these that exists. Apparently, this is for the Rolls Royce of game collectors out there for the GameCube, which apparently there are a few of them bidding each other up on these cardboard sleeves that are extremely rare. Other ones that exist: Resident Evil 10th Anniversary Collection, a GameStop exclusive. Then there was also the Super Monkey Ball 2-pack with the Super Monkey Ball and Super Monkey Ball 2. And finally, the fourth one, the Sonic Adventure 2-pack. Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure DX. All Player's Choice, all in cardboard sleeves, all selling for absurd amounts of cash. This is insane. Like, I know I've already said it like 30 times in this video, but the more I dug, the deeper I went with this, the more I was like, what are we even doing as gamers, as collectors? What is it, just a race to see how much money you can spend? Because that's what it comes down to. Collectors are supposed to, at least as far as I'm concerned, collect things that they are passionate about, things that have personal meaning to them, why they fell in love with it in the first place. This isn't that. This is just a rat race to spend a lot of money to get something to say, hey, I have something that you don't have, therefore I'm better than you. You know, all those gamers that put their collections behind them to show off how popular they are and how much they care about their hobby. Look, great. Point is, enjoy gaming for what it is. Have fun with it. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. When people are spending $6,000 on a cardboard box, like a thinly veiled sleeve for Player's Choice games on the Nintendo GameCube, I'd like to think we might have stepped a little bit too far, overstepped our bounds when it comes to game collecting. Now, as far as the other ones are concerned, they don't sell for as much, so that tells me they're probably not as rare. The Resident Evil one sells for around $100. The Monkey Ball 2-pack and Sonic Adventure 2-pack are like $800 each when looking at the sold listings on eBay. So they're still expensive. They still go for way more than they should, but they're not going for $6,000+. That's just maddening. Absolutely maddening. When I saw that, I'm like, oh my god, I got to talk about this because I think this is the point in time where we take a step back, we reassess, we reevaluate, we try to figure out what the landscape of gaming even is as collectors. If you look at yourself as a collector, as somebody who wants to have full sets of everything, why do you do it? What makes you want these things? Now, there's another video I have in my brain that I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to put it together, but it's talking about something similar to this, and that is the boxes. I don't know if you can hear them. I have boxes all over the place here of video games. Like, literally, I'm in my garage, and I am surrounded by video game boxes. Most of them are console boxes, some of them are game boxes, some of them are controller boxes, but I can't bring myself to throw them out because the value in boxes sometimes goes sky high for some random reason. Let me see, just off the top of my head here, the Grand Theft Auto 5 PlayStation 3. This is just similar to the Player's Choice thing. It's just a sleeve. It's just a sleeve for the PlayStation 3 box. So there's nothing really special about it except it came with Grand Theft Auto 5. But that's it. So, yeah. People will pay money for this sleeve that goes around the box of the PlayStation 3. There's a lot of different examples of that. And like I said, if I ever get around to doing that video, I'll show you the absurd amount of game boxes I have in my collection that I can't bring myself to throw out, and it's driving my wife absolutely insane. But it goes back to this point of Player's Choice cardboard boxes selling for $6,000. No, wait, $6,105 after shipping. But my point is, I think that's a little bit too far. We're going into the realm of absolute insanity, and this is something that maybe is a wake-up call for collectors to make people realize what they're spending their money on. Are they getting value out of it? Are they getting happiness and fulfillment out of their collection pieces? Maybe they are. I don't want to judge those people dropping $6,000 on these, but when I looked at that auction, it started at 1 penny, and it went to $3, $10, $30, and I was like, okay, yeah, I could see this going for, I mean, it's a rare item, and it's a special collector's thing. It might go for like $80, $90. Okay, that's in the realm of, it's high, I get it, but okay, maybe it's rare. Maybe there's only a few of them in existence. $110, $120. We're getting a little wild when we get into the $100 for a cardboard sleeve for a game. But okay, if it's extremely rare, I could see it going as far as even $150, $200. $6,100 later, that's what it actually sells for. So, guess it goes to show you never really know the value of what's out there. And from the other side of things, if you got one of these lying around your house, or if you happen to see one at a garage sale, make sure you pick it up, because that might be the find of the century. These right here, the little known Player's Choice cardboard sleeves, apparently have a ton of hidden value in them. As for me, I would probably just buy the machine that makes them and print as many as I want, because it's a cardboard sleeve. It doesn't have to be original. Who the hell cares? Let's be real here, people. Like, I get it if you want to play the original game on original hardware because you're a purist, but when you get into the realm of, oh, I need the original cardboard box for this game instead of something that I can print myself and be exactly the same thing, I think that's a little bit too far. But maybe I'm just being me. I don't know. I figured I'd tell you guys about this. I'd be interested to hear where you stand on this situation, and also, more importantly, keep your eye out. If you see this in the wild, definitely pick it up. I'm going to leave it right there. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing. Smash,